At some point in every person's life, they've watched or listened to a piece of media and just thought to themselves, I could totally do that. Or what if I was there, whether in front of the camera, on set making it, or even just in the background? Some people lean into it casually for a hobby, but there are some that decide to try and make a career out of it, which brings us here today. Or more specifically, to a special place at the University of Texas in Austin, a student-run television station called Texas Student Television, or TXTV for short. Under the Texas Student Media flagship, they have the television station, as well as a radio station, newspaper, and their yearbook. This student org is unlike any I've seen before, and I got the opportunity to interview a couple of people who know it best. Each person's story was so interesting there may be a more focused episode on them in the future, but for now, I'm going to hand it off to them to tell you about their community.
So I'm Frank Serpaz, and I work for Texas Student Media on the professional staff.
My name's Caitlin Gomez. I'm the station manager at TXTV.
My name's Ryan Rink, and at TXTV specifically, I produce a show called Video Game Hour Live.
I became aware of that TXTV was a thing, and got involved. I guess it was probably like the fall of 1996, just as a volunteer. This is back when the station was in the basement of Hogg Auditorium.
I came into UT as a film major. I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to do. I was just looking through orgs, and I saw Texas Student Television and found one show called Next Week Now, and I was like, whoa, this is exactly like Last Week Tonight. I need to do this show right now.
There's so much stuff that I want to do with storytelling, and sometimes that's only possible with the right amount of the equipment and the right amount of people to help out with that, and so coming to TXTV was really appealing to me.
Joining TXTV was the best decision I could ever make in my life. I really like it here, and I only want to be here. So I don't know, it's nice that I found a really nice community, and I'm happy to leave the station, and I try to do my best. I've learned so many things here at TXTV, kind of more so things about myself, just what I want to do in the future. There's so many opportunities.
I guess I felt like I had some unfinished business. There was always, projects you need to figure out, I guess, in life about when you can move on or not.
I was a very, very shy gal, and TXTV has done nothing but great things for me, and it's made me a cooler person, I think. TXTV has made me way more outgoing than I ever expected myself to be. I have met all of my best friends at TXTV. It's really cool, I don't know how many new people you meet every semester, and you just start talking to people, and it does create lifelong friendships.
I got a lot of set work done through TXTV, and then when I was actually starting to do thesis projects for seniors I knew and stuff, it felt a lot easier because I had that prep at TXTV.
Being a part of Texas Student Media and TXTV has been an important part of my life. A lot of friends that I made at when I was a student here, and then over the years seeing students come through the program and move from being brand new freshmen to graduating and becoming professionals and having great careers of their own.
It's so cool that TXTV has never left their minds once they graduate. It's really special, and I don't think I will ever forget it. I have it tattooed on me, so I don't think I'll ever forget TXTV.
It really has been great personally to see what TSM has been able to do for so many people.
I don't know, I think it's really interesting to just when it comes to seeing new volunteers and how they're experiencing TXTV, it's really just interesting to see how they're going through the exact same thing I did, and now to help them do that and be the assistants and the guidance that you once had is kind of just a really cool full circle moment, I feel like. Watching everyone kind of take a little part of their personality and put it into Next Week Now, it's so cute, seeing what it is now, and especially from 2020 to 2023, just seeing how all the shows have developed.
I mean, for some people, TXTV is the most prominent part of their undergraduate experience, and I think that's great.
I'm always proud of when I see new people on the show and they get that aha moment of using the equipment. It's just like seeing their face light up when they finally did it, and like I didn't have to say much about how to do it, I don't know, it's a really cool moment.
There's so many opportunities just within one organization, and it's so cool that we get to have this here. TXTV is a good way that's like not affiliated through RTF to kind of get your foot in the door of the film industry.
When it came to wanting to get hands-on with equipment, because like lower division you can't, it was one of those things where that was how it was advertised. Like TXTV gives you the chance to use that equipment.
That's really a fulfilling thing, to be able to see the impact it has. And so, we're a good complement, I think, to the academic side, where there's a lot of usefulness in the classroom learning, but then the experiential learning that students get at TXTV is really great. And so, a lot of students will cite that.
TXTV is a very important thing to, Moody students, but just UT as a whole, purely because I think there's a lot of stories to be told out there, and not having the equipment to do so is a challenge and really limits your creativity. But being able to have equipment at your disposal allows you to actually unlock that full creativity and actually focus on a story.
I think TXTV is an amazing way to get your hands on a camera like super early, because you can't really touch anything or get into production until 318. And even then, it's just you're just doing one set. Maybe you're working on your friend's set.
This is a resource I think a lot of students could utilize, even if they're not RTF, but they just want to learn how to use movie equipment.
TXTV is the only FCC-regulated student-run TV station in the nation.
It's always been a point of pride for the station to talk about, only student-run FCC station.
We're an actual station only run by students. You can't get anything better than that.
I think TXTV should honestly be brought up more by even professors and stuff, because I think all the times I heard about TXTV were just from the people TXTV sent to go talk in classes. But I feel like that's something, even professors should know about this resource, so they can just mention like, oh, but if you want more practice, go do this and that. And I think just UT acknowledging that this is an actual thing as a whole needs to happen more.
There's an opportunity behind every corner, and you're always going to have a good time and meet new people, and who knows, maybe you'll meet your best friend forever, ever, never, and ever, and ever, and ever.